Hello and welcome. If you are on the hunt for your next career move, you have landed in the perfect spot. Today, we're going to break down some of the best job openings out there right now, all from one place. Okay, let's just dive right in.
First up, let's talk about apprenticeships. These are just fantastic for getting real, hands-on experience and getting your foot in the door of a major industry. It's pretty much the perfect launchpad for anyone at the beginning of their career.
And we are starting with a bang. Just look at that number. 1,785 apprenticeship spots are open with the Southeastern Railway. That is a massive recruitment drive, and honestly, a golden ticket for a lot of people.
And the great thing is how accessible this really is. The role is simply apprentice. The age range is a super wide 15 to 24 years old, and you've got a deadline of December 17th. So definitely make a note of that website, rrceaser.co.in.
But hey, maybe the railways aren't your thing, and that's totally fine. If your interests are somewhere else, let's check out what's available in other key sectors, like energy and manufacturing.
Okay, so check this out. Over on the left, you've got the energy sector, which is always growing, with 180 spots for trade apprentices. Then on the right, a more specialized path in manufacturing with Alimco, where you'll need a 10th pass and an ITI certificate. So you see, two very different routes, but both are excellent starting points. Just depends on what you're into.
All right, let's switch gears and jump into another super important field, healthcare. The Uttarakhand Medical Service Selection Board has some openings that are all about serving the community and, making a real tangible difference.
So here we can see the two main roles they're hiring for, nursing officer and health worker. Right away, you can spot the big difference in both the number of openings and the potential salary. That higher salary for the nursing officer, that probably means you'll need higher qualifications and have more responsibilities. So the key is figuring out which one of these really lines up with your experience. Both applications are on the same site, ukysSB.org.
And just to really hammer that point home, here it is visually. You can see there are over 3 times as many nursing officer positions available as there are for health workers. This just gives you a really clear snapshot of where the biggest need is.
And now for our final category. We're stepping into the world of finance. And this isn't just any job. This is a pretty high-profile opportunity with one of the most important organizations in India's entire economy.
Yep, you heard that right. We're talking about an assistant manager role at Sebi, the Securities and Exchange Board of India. For anyone in finance, this is a major, major career move.
And yeah, let's just all take a moment to look at that number. A potential monthly salary of over 1.2 lakh rupees. That definitely gets your attention, doesn't it? It really underlines the level of expertise and responsibility we're talking about here.
Okay, so let's get into the nitty-gritty. There are 110 spots open. Now, the deadline is November 28th, so that's the most urgent one we've looked at today. You got to be on the ball. The full salary range is right there, and the place you need to go to apply is cbi.govt.in. Wow. Okay, we've covered a ton of ground and looked at some pretty amazing opportunities. But look, having the information is only half the battle, right? Now we've got to make sure you're ready to actually act on it.
So here's your game plan, broken down into 4 simple steps. First, take a minute and think about which of these roles really gets you fired up. Second, and this is so important, put that deadline in your calendar right now. Third, go to the official website. That's where you'll find all the fine print. And finally, get your documents together and hit that submit button.
All right, now this is your key takeaway slide. Everything we've talked about, all in one handy table. Go ahead, pause here, take a screenshot. This is your master list, your personal job board for the next few weeks. Every single detail you need is right here.
I want to leave you with this thought from Peter Drucker. Your future career, it's not something that just happens to you. It's something you actively build. One application, one interview, one step at a time.
So we've laid out all these opportunities. Think of them as more than just job listings. They're doors to a potential new future. The only question left is, which one are you going to choose to walk through? Thanks so much for joining me.